on Power 365 Radio, broadcasting from the city of Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates. Don't miss a thing. So, pick up your phone and follow us on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your number one online Southwest radio. This is Power 365 Radio. Get ready to experience dynamic energy and professionalism. At Power 365 Radio, we pride ourselves on being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions, we are your number one online radio station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch content that keeps you informed, entertained, and engaged. Stay connected on Power 365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power 365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your source for news and insight.
Good afternoon to everyone listening to my voice and viewing me right now. This is James Aremu, right here in the studio of Power 365 FM, and it's time to talk sports. The show is Sport Hour. Okay, already our time is fast spent, so no much paparazzi. I will just start talking about the sport gist immediately. Wow, we saw what happened last night, talking about the Euro 2024 edition, the round of 16. Well, Portugal almost got out of the competition thanks to Diogo Dalot in the hero of the night, 7-3 penalties, and also the first goalkeeper to play 120 minutes and also shootout. And we not concede any goal. Alright, we'll get to that. It was an interesting tie between the Red Devils of Belgium and also Les Blues of France. For France came third as they won the game 1-0. Alright, we'll get to that. Let's get talking with MPFOGs. Eyimba International. Eyimba working on a permanent deal for midfielder Daniel Daga. According to reports, Daga spent last season on loan at the former Nigeria Premier Football League champions FC One Rocket. Okay, Daga spent last season on loan at the former Nigeria Premier League champions from FC One Rocket. The midfielder had an outstanding campaign for the former MPFL champions last season. It was learned that the 18-year-old is also attracting interest from European giants like AC Milan and Liverpool. Daga was a key figure for the Abba Giant last season. Yimba will participate in the CAF Confederation Cup next season. Alright, Rangers young star Chimobi Iguilo signed a professional contract with Rangers. Iguilo put pen to paper on a 3-year contract with the Flying Antelope. The youngster was outstanding for Rangers during the MPFL Youth Game. Iguilo won the most valuable player in the Southeast Zone at the Cadet Tournament. He is expected to fight for a place in Fidelis Ilechukwu side next season. Rangers won their 8th MPFL title last season. Alright, let's move away from the city of Enugu. Let's touch down at Benin City. Bedell Insurance goalkeeper Amas Obasogi is attracting interest from Rivers United, according to several reports. Rivers United are in the market for a new goalkeeper following Victor Suchima's departure from the club. Obasogi won the Golden Glove Award with 18 clean sheets in the MPFL last season. It was the most clean sheet by a goalkeeper in a single season in the MPFL. Obasogi has been Bedell Insurance first choice goalkeeper for the past 3 seasons. Rivers United are rebuilding their team following a disappointing 2023-2024 campaign. The Pride of Rivers finished in 8th position with 53 points. Alright, let's talk about Lobby Stars. Lobby Stars have retained 26 players for the 2024-2025 Nigeria Premier Football League season. The players were retained following their impressive performance last season. The Makurdi club are expected to make new signings before the start of new season. The club has scheduled the resumption of pre-season training and player registration process for the 15th of July, that's on the Monday 2024. The Pride of Rivers finished last season in disappointing 6th position. Lobby Stars were top of the log at one point during the season. Eyimba, a former accountant of Eyimba Football Club, Ebere Ayara, has alleged that the night following the termination of his appointment after 33 years of service in the club. Ayara was released of his duties by the club in a letter dated December 29th of December 2023, following the appointment of another accountant. According to him, he says, "I regret to inform you that the management has been forced to strategically downsize due to current economic conditions and the difficulty in managing the inadequate finances of the club." Sam Anoze, chief of staff to the Eyimba chairman, Nwakukanu, notified Ayire on behalf of the chairman. In light of the above, the services will no longer be needed by the club, as the management has improvised another way to provide those services they render. The salary has been paid up to December 2023, which is the last month you will receive salary from Eyimba Football Club. Well, in his acceptance, Ayre, however, noted that he received the letter on the 9th of February 2024, thus claiming salaries for January and February 2024 on an outstanding March 2023. Yeah, an outstanding March 2023 salary plus allowances. I'm grateful to God for the opportunity given to me to serve the club meritoriously in the account and finance department for 3 years and 6 months without a single record of misconduct. Ayre's response reads, "Yes, sir, I'm confident that the management of the club will be willing to approve and make payment of my terminal benefits here on the listed March 2023 salary, balance of October 2023 salary, balance of December 2023 salary, January 2024 salary, February 2024 salary, 6-month salaries in lieu of notice, annual leave allowance, and in lieu of leave allowance for 33 years, totaling 38,462,000. Ayra typed. Reacting to the allegation, the chief of staff to Kano Anoze described Ayre's claims as frivolous. He's talking about a leave allowance of 1 million naira every year, and we asked if he worked for 33 years and didn't receive leave allowance, how would the new management pay him such money? That is very frivolous claim. The government appointed another accountant for the club, so we decided to let him go as the whole place was overstaffed. He was supposed to have left before December. Immediately another person was appointed, but we paid him up to December in lieu. What was he doing by January and February that he's claiming nothing? Anoze added. The Yimba, two-time winners of the CAF Champions League, finished the 2023-2024 Nigeria Premier Football League in third place and will be competing in the CAF Confederation Cup next season. Alright, Nigeria Premier Football League side, Rivers United have denied report linking former Enyimba and Super Eagles coach Finidi George as well as ex-Rangers coach Imama Amakpakabo to the club following the dismissal of long-serving coach Stanley Guman last season. The 2022 NPL4 champions were guided onto the end of the season by head coach Evans Ojeyi, but rumors about Finidi George and Amakpakabo taking charge at the Port Harcourt side have been rife recently. In the wake of the speculations as well as others rumors revolving around the transfer of some of their players, media officer of the team Charles Mayuku described the report as baseless. We've heard of Finidi George, we've heard of Imama Amakpakabo. In fact, we will soon hear of Osemorio. Those are just rumors, and as a matter of fact, they are resuming training ahead of next season on Wednesday. Mayuku told the media. Mayuku also confirmed that the transfer of midfielder Augustine Okejefa to Tanzania Giant Simba Sporting Club was the only deal completed by the club, while deputy Echeta, whose exit has also been rumored is still on contract. That was the same way they said we rejected $150,000 for Andy Okwe. Why are we going to reject that kind of money? It's normal for players to want to leave, but the process has to be followed for players like Deputy. Still has a contract, so he can't just jump ship to any club unless Rivers United decide to sell, says Mayuku. At the moment, we have 13 players who are out of contract, including Inyema Nwagwa, Kazie Eyinaya, Victor Sochima, Abiodun Akode, and the club is renegotiating with them ahead of our resumption on Wednesday. We've regained 24 players, including 5 promoted from our under-17 side. Meanwhile, out of contract goalkeeper Sochima confirmed his exit from the club on Monday after spending 3 years with them. I needed wings to fly, and you provided. It was a splendid time in the blue and white colors, restoring the club to history with a trophy and flying the country's flag on the continent. I will cherish every moment. Thank you, Rivers United. Sochima posted on X. Rivers United played in the CAF Confederation Cup last season, but couldn't go past quarter-final stage. They also finished 8th in the NPL4 season with 53 points. Alright, quickly, the chances of the newly promoted Nigeria Premier Football League side and the feeders team of Remo Stars and Pure Limits playing in the Nigeria top flight next season is hanging in balance after their proprietor Kunle Soname hinted about the possible sale of their slot in their first season in the National League. In their first season in the National League, Beyond Limits secured promotion to the MPFL through the NNL Super A playoff, where they finished top of the Southern Conference. However, their slot was rumored to be up for sale, with some relegated MPFL clubs said to have bidded. Football for us is not a social service, it's business. So Name told journalists during the President Federation Cup final in Lagos last Saturday. The management of Beyond Limits is already sitting together to see if they can cope with the challenges and rigors of the top flight, as well as the financial and physical commitment. They added that the club was ready to play in the MPFL without infringing the league framework as a result of being sister club of Remo Stars. If they finish their evaluation, if they think they are up to it 100% to play, if they cannot, they will have to think of a way of monetizing their laurel. Before now, their chances of playing in the league had become a subject of interest due to MPFL's framework on 2 or more clubs being owned by the same person. Clause 5.0 of the MPFL framework on club ownership says the person is not allowed to hold or acquire a significant interest in an MPFL club while holding a significant interest in another MPFL club. media officer of Remo Stars, the Major Shode, has said Vabo clubs are under different management, though owned by the same person. The Unlimited Academy enjoyed a successful 2023-2024 season in the The Unlimited Academy enjoyed a successful 2023-2024 season in beating Nasarawa United to the NNL title. They also won the Viareggio Cup in Italy earlier this year, becoming the first African team to claim the title after defeating CN Brazzaville from Congo 2-0 in the final. Alright, quickly, let's move away from MPFOGs. Let's talk about Nigeria players. Alright, Super Falcon striker Asatu Shuala, the Agbabola, recorded another first for our club, Bay Football Club, by converting their first penalty in history, which secured them a 1-0 win away to Racing Louisville Football Club on Saturday. The 29-year-old, who continues to excite wonder and admiration in the National Women's Soccer League (NWSL), thus set a third record at a new club, having scored their first goal, which secured them their first win in the USA Women's Top Flight, a game week 1 triumph at Angel City Football Club on the 18th of March at the BMO Stadium, Los Angeles, California. The reigning and record 6-time African Women's Player of the Year once again etched a name in the history books at Lane Family Stadium, Louisville, Kentucky, on Saturday by clinically converting the 67th minute spot kick and secured them the maximum point in game week 15 fixture. It was a third goal for the NWSL newcomer, all of which were recorded on the road. He was also on target at Angel City Football Club on game week 1 and the game week 6. 2-1 defeat at San Diego Wave Football Club on the 28th of April at Snapdragon Stadium, San Diego, in California, where she scored on 48 minutes to cancel out Maxence Zidoniak's 30-minute opener for their host before Jaden Shaw scored the match winner on 78 minutes. Once again, all eyes were on her after achieving a feat. The media personnel just need to hear what she had to say. Well, Shuala, who made a 13th start in 14 appearances for Bay Football Club, was replaced by Caroline Conti 3 minutes into added time as Albertine Montoya's team secured their 6th win of the series. The win took Bay FC from 12 to 8 in the standings. The last final series spurt, having mustered 18 points in 12 matches, winning 6, drawing none, and losing 9. Next for BFC is potentially Joshua trip to Paper Park, San Jose, California for their game week 16 clash with Washington Spirit on the 7th of July. Alright. Zaidu Sanusi has been named in FC Porto's pre-season training squad ahead of next season. The Nigerian international is among the 28 players listed by new manager Victor Bruno for the campaign exercise. Sanusi went under the knife in February after sustaining a cruciate ligament injury in a league match against Estrella de Amadora. The 26-year-old is expected to ease back into action gradually ahead of new season. Porto line up friendlies against Vazin, Chavez National, Al Arabi, Austria Vienna, and Storm Graz. Sanusi made 10 appearances across all competition for the Dragons last season. Alright, Turkish Super League club Gaziantep are awaiting Henry Onyekuru's decision on their contract proposal. Gaziantep is keen to add a Nigerian to their squad ahead of next season. Onyekuru is currently in the books of the Saudi Arabia Professional Football League club Al Fayha. According to reports in Turkey, Al Fayha are ready to give their consent to the forward transfer to Gaziantep. 27-year-old is however yet to give Gaziantep the green light, despite speaking with manager Serkok Inan. Onyekuru joined Al Fayha from another Turkish club, Adana Demirspor, last summer. He once featured for Turkish giant Galatasaray. Alright, according to Italian reports, Premier League giant Arsenal are preparing to make an offer for Nigerian striker Victor after Napoli up in the 2023-2024 Premier League last season and now ready to negotiate with the former Serie A champions. And this was stated yesterday that Napoli are no longer insisting on €120 million release clause included in Osimhen's new contract signed in December 2023. The 25-year-old forward has no interest in move to Saudi Arabia despite lucrative offers from the region. Napoli are keen to sell him this summer and focus. However, completing a deal has proven to be challenging, although Napoli president Aurelio De Laurentiis is actively working on the sale. According to big newspaper, Napoli have identified Belgian forward Romelu Lukaku and Ukrainian striker Artem Dovbyk as potential replacement. Maradona stated this summer to La Gazzetta dello Sport. Alright, quickly let's talk about doubles alongside older brother Jamie Murray. Murray, who is planning to retire later this year, had surgery 10 days ago on a back of the Czech Republic on center court on Tuesday. Former world number 1 Murray had a cyst close to his spinal cord removed on Saturday because it was causing nerve pain in his right leg. For the Murray brothers, who have never teamed up at any championship, will play later this week. The first round of the men's doubles is scheduled for Wednesday and on Thursday. For Wimbledon chief executive Sally Bolton said the pair would have played on Friday, could even play on Friday rather. Wimbledon organizer said they were sorry to hear Murray was not playing in the singles. Alright, quickly let me give you the result of games that have been played today so far. Let's talk about the live games. Alright, talking about the men's singles. Jamuna is currently taking the lead against Billy Harris of UK. 6-4, 6-4 in the first two sets. The top stretch is 1-1. Alright. Alexei Popyrin of Australia versus Thiago Monteiro of Brazil. Oh, it's getting interesting in court 9. Popyrin won the first set 6-4. The second set is going on and it's still 6-6. Paul Job of Great Britain versus Thiago Sebot-White of Brazil. For the first set ended 6-1 in favor of Paul Job. Second set in favor of Paul Job is going on. It's 3-3. Okay, at exactly 3 minutes from now, in court 8, Jacob Fenley will take on Alejandro Morocana. At exactly 2:05, about 10 minutes from now, Federico Correa and Adam Walton will face each other. At exactly 2:15, Roberto Cabales Baena will face Alexander Zverev of Germany. Athletics. Formula 1. Let's talk about Formula 1. Former Mercedes Formula 1 engine chief Andy Cowell is set to join Aston Martin as their new group chief executive officer, the 55-year-old Britain masterminded the production of the engine, which Mercedes became the most in overall charge of the Aston Martin Formula One team under owner Lawrence Stroll. Cowell is expected to be joined at Aston Martin by Ferrari chassis technical director Enrico Cadillo. Has not played since August 2023 and has taken his case to Court of Arbitration of Sport CAS. Pogba is hoping to see his suspension reduced to a 2-year ban. The Frenchman was suspended earlier this year after testing positive for doping. Twice. Wants to be professional. I train, I do everything I can to get back on the pitch. He added, the latest news is I'm still a Juve player. I have the contract, but I haven't had the opportunity to speak to the director and coach. There is silence. I think they are waiting for the outcome of the appeal, but you have to ask them. It's for Pogba. Portugal coach Roberto Martinez has served by captain Cristiano Ronaldo Euro 2024 victory against Slovenia on Monday. Record that Ronaldo was reduced to tears after his penalty was saved by goalkeeper Jan Oblak in the first half of extra time. The Al-Nassr forward then stepped up as Portugal's first taker in the shootout. The 39-year-old managed to beat Oblak with an effort into the opposite corner. The penalty shootout eventually ended 3-0 as Portugal advanced to the last 8. Well, according to Roberto Martinez, he singled out goalkeeper Diego Costa for praise following his side Euro 2024 last 16 win over Slovenia. Costa was Portugal's hero in their last 16 win over Slovenia as they saved 3 penalties in the shootout following a 0-0 after 120 minutes. In fact, like I said earlier, it has never happened in the history of European Championship that a goalkeeper conceded no goal in 120 minutes and also in the penalty shootout. Here comes Diego Costa, the first goalkeeper to do it. Speaking after the game, Martinez says his team was proud of Costa, adding that it reached a completely different level. Well, Portugal goalkeeper Diego Costa has said he understands how frustrated captain Cristiano Ronaldo was following his penalty miss against Slovenia in the Euro 2024 round of 16 clash on Monday. Portugal defeated Slovenia 3-0 on penalty shootout thanks to Costa's 3 penalty saves. Ronaldo had missed a penalty in extra time during the encounter against Slovenia. Speaking after the game, Costa said at his post-match interview, "We all know that Cristiano Ronaldo is the hardest worker. I understand how frustrated he is because he devotes all his time to this. It's a pleasure and an honor to be on the same team as him. We are family. I really think this. I'm focused on making the best of these chances, and I wanted to help the team. This is the most important thing. This is probably the best game of my life." Portugal will now face France in the Euro 2024 last 8 on Friday. Alright, quickly let's talk about Copa America. At least 6 teams have booked their places in the 2024 Copa America quarterfinals. The USA have been eliminated. Oh wow, the hosts have been eliminated from the competition following their 1-0 loss to Uruguay last night. The defeat combined with Panama's 3-1 win over Bolivia left the Americans in 3rd place in the group. Uruguay advanced as Group C winners and Panama progressed to the quarterfinals as the second qualifier of the group. Argentina will play Ecuador next, while Venezuela will take on Canada. Panama are waiting to know the winners of Group D, while Uruguay will face the runners-up of Group D. That's the latest on Copa America. Alright, it's official. Defender Joe Rondon moving in the opposite direction in a deal worth about £10 million. Gray has signed a contract with Tottenham until 2030 after meeting Leeds' demand, talking about his release clause of £30 million that was triggered by the club's failure to get promoted at the first attempt. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the conclusion of our Sport Hour for the Tuesday edition. My name is James Oluwadotimi Aremo. Signing out. Peace out. Bye.
Tune in for the rhythms that make you feel alive. And get ready to power up your